Hey guys, your assignment for today is all about dilation. So on Friday, you had to watch the video on Ed Puzzle, and it just gives you little questions here and there. If you did not watch that video, I can see I've had about half of my students watch it, so I need the other half to watch it today. Um, and then after you watch that video on Ed Puzzle, you come to IXL, and your code for today is 8NK. So 8 NK, and it should pop up with dilations. Find the scale factor. You press it and go straight to the screen, and it has shapes, and it looks like one shape is small, one shape is big, or vice versa. And you're trying to find the scale factor, the number used to multiply to get from the small shape to the big shape, or from the big shape to the small shape. Here's a hint, real quick. Come on, computer. Anyways, here's a hint really quick. If you ever get bigger, like if the shape ever gets larger, you are multiplying by a number bigger than 1. Simple, right? If it gets 2 times as big, it's 2. If it gets 3 times as big, it's 3. If the shape ever gets smaller, you are multiplying by a number smaller than 1. For instance, 1/2. So like if the shape gets smaller by a half, the scale factor is a half. If the shape gets smaller by 3/4, the scale factor is 3/4, or 1/5, or whatever. So let's take a look at this one. I'm going to pick 1 point, and I'm going to pick C. Or I could even pick F since it's in the positive numbers. The positive coordinates, it's probably going to be the easiest. The negative numbers are going to be fine too, but just in case, just going to make it easier on ourselves. Anyways, I'll pick F. F, and then we have F prime. Remember, F prime is the new picture, as in this rectangle got smaller. It did not get larger. It started here and it went here, okay? So if it started at 8, 6, and it went to 4, 3, I'm going to write on my thing real quick. It started at 8, 6. Oh, sorry, it's not very. And it went to 4, 3. What scale factor did it use to get from 8 to 4 and from 6 to 3? You might say that those numbers were doubling to go up. So 4 times 2 was 8. But remember, we didn't go that way. We didn't go up. We went down. We went from 8 to 4. So the scale factor to get from that number to that number, it looks like it's dividing by 2, right? How about we say times 1/2? Because if you take 8 and you times 1/2, you do get 4. Remember that you can always use your calculator. Um, in a second, I'm going to try one that's not as easy to see in your brain and show you actually how to calculate it. However, if you're going to put your answer in, I would put 1/2 because it's 1/2, or I could even put 0.5. That would have worked too. 0.5 is 1/2. All right, so I'm going to try another one. Remember, you can use any points you want. I will try J this time. So looks like this one is getting smaller again. So it starts here at 8, 0, and then it turns into 2, 0. So that's weird. I can't really figure out what you would multiply to get from 8 to 2. So what if I did this? Instead of, oh, my flashlight is on. I don't know if this is backwards to y'all. I can't really tell. Anyways, if I take my calculator and I take 8, the original number, divide it by the new number, which was 2, it equals 4. So we must have multiplied somehow by 4. I want to show you with a pen. I said the old coordinate was 8, 0. The new coordinate was 2, 0. What would we multiply by? We would not multiply by 4, because if we did 8 times 4, that would get us 32, not 2. So 4 is not our scale factor. What our scale factor is you're going to take the new picture, 2, divide it by 8. 0.25, which is technically 1/4. Makes sense why it is not times 4, but divided by 4. So 1/4. All right, and that is how you do your assignment for today. If you have any questions, let me know. I can help.